Whoa. Oops. Hello. Sorry. I went to get my cardigan. Hello, Kaz. How are you? Get my cardigan. Oh, I walked away from the camera for 1 second. Hope you are well, Kaz. Hope you are well. Wow. Wow. I am so puffed out, guys. This week has been one busy week for moi. Moi. Yes. Hope I'm not too close. I've decided to readjust things in the hope that the lighting doesn't affect you this side and the lighting won't affect you that side for a little while. Hello, Franca. Lovely to have you here. Let's see if I can push it further back. No, I don't want to. I just don't want that lighting to affect us. Ta-da! How's that? Too close is no good. You see all the flaws. And just all the layer up a layer up a layer. Oh dear, oh dear. I was ready and waiting. I know, Kiki, I do apologise. I'm running awfully late. Got my cup of coffee though. Puppy cuppy. There's my puppy cuppy. Cheers. Wow, lots to discuss today, guys. Lots and lots and lots to discuss. All right. This is supposed to be a finishing week on Wow Crochet. If you're joining us new, firstly, welcome. It should be go, that's cute. 18 minutes late again. I know, Franca, I'm going to have to get like a little bell around my neck that ticks off every time it's 3:30 to remind me I've only got half an hour left. But what I was doing, in my defense, gotta defend myself. I was finishing recording something and I did make a boo-boo, so I had to take half the row undone. But I will show you a little sneak peek. That's why I wrote in the comment there'll be a little sneak peek of the border to our blanket, which is, and it's only a sneak peek because it's only 3 rows in. I think I need 2 more rows. I haven't decided yet on the 3rd row. So that's part of the border. Check it out. Oh, now, I know, right? Don't stress, Franca. It won't be uploaded today at all. I've been too busy this week, so it won't be uploaded today, but it may be uploaded tomorrow. Now, if you haven't finished, it doesn't matter. You know, it's there for everyone who does finish a finishing week, so I'm not surprised it's been crazy. I know, you know, the amount of time that I've spent on finishing the rows is astronomical. Oh gosh, but it's done. All the rows are done, as you can see, and I actually have put at the, see, you got halfway through it and stopped. I actually put at the end of this tutorial for this blanket a small washing and blocking for those of you interested in washing before you pop the border rows on, which I actually did. So if you are interested in washing and blocking, which I think is a really good idea, because the way the blanket is shaped, it kind of comes out a little bit weird. Once you wash and block and then add the border rows, that disappears. And you know that because you've seen my other blanket and they're exactly the same, bar one thing. You're looking at me thinking, what? I didn't make a mistake. I just forgot that that one is done without the chains. It doesn't matter the slightest. Probably meant that you had to use a little bit more yarn for this one. Sorry, guys. But I will show you a small square swatch on the actual tutorial without the chains. You can have a look-see at that one. And it didn't dawn on me until I got 3/4 of the way through the blanket. I thought, gee, this blanket's a lot bigger than the other one. And that's how long. It's been so long since I'd done the other one that I'd forgotten. Now, the way it works is when we did our corner to corner here, and I'll do a tutorial on it. So I haven't finished mine yet. I'm starting the decrease. Oh, that's going to take forever, Franca. Just heads up. When we, oh, that's not the side to show you. Wrong side. Hello, Kathy. I hope you are well. Fine, fit and well. Welcome, by the way. When we started this blanket, oh, let me turn it the other way so you understand it. I like the more spaced out look stitch. I know. And so do I, but I kind of hadn't realized that that one was no, you know, when you look at something and you think, okay, corner to corner, the chain stitch in the middle, no. Oops. So I will do a small swatch. So if you see, the gaps on these are really quite spread out. Don't move, I'll get the other blanket. Oh. Oops, I should have been more prepared. Sorry. Now this is the other one. Let me put them both together so you can see the difference. There's not much difference, but I can do, and I probably will do, a small swatch. Have a look at the gaps on that. Good for summer, that's right. So the gaps on that one, and then the gaps on this one, really wide. And this one, not so much, okay? Again, not a problem. I'm currently doing your granny square blanket and I'm loving it. Okay, just heads up, Kathy. Just heads up. I'm not sure if you've been here since I first started recording. The blanket, once it's done, will look a little bit wonky. That's normal, okay? It either needs your washing and blocking or it needs that border put on. Now, I do have a washing and blocking already done for it because this has been washed and blocked. Okay, I finished this blanket 2 days ago and I rushed to get the washing and blocking, and fingers crossed that it was dry by this morning, and it was. So it gave me an opportunity to start recording this morning. But I did do a little washing and blocking piece that I will add to the end of the border video. So I won't put it at the beginning because a lot of people just don't wash and block. And, you know, that's prerogative again. I think with this blanket, you need to wash and block. Again, prerogative. I'm not going to argue with anyone. I know a lot of people say that they come down on me. Why do you wash and block? I've never washed and blocked. I've been crocheting 30 years. Rah, rah, and they use that little voice. And I say, fine, if you don't want to wash and block, don't wash and block. But I do. And I'm very pedantic about straight edges. Very, very pedantic. No, I am. I'm extremely, I know, right? You've got to use that voice, the whiny voice. Okay, so having a look at that, see how straight it is. Okay, let me try the other side so you understand. All right, it's very straight, and I'm very, very, very pedantic. And there's another side. That's the third side. All right, so it's just me. If you don't want to wash and block, you don't have to wash and block. That's why I did the full tutorial. I haven't finished it all. I've got to this third row that I'm doing. Is it row number 3? Yeah, row number 3. And I finished that row around 3:20 today. What? I started recording at 9 o'clock this morning. But I kept messing it up. So I thought, no, I'm going to go away. I know, right, Franca? I'm going to go away, think of something else, and then come back to it. And I did. And oddly enough, I restarted it at 2 o'clock. So I really did a lot between 2 and 3:20. Recording and trying to finish a full row at once takes a long time. I have been thinking in the near future of making little swatches so that you can do that, but I really wanted to show you the real thing. And that way you see me doing the real thing. Even though I say, you know, stop here and continue this row, get to this side, at least you know I'm doing that side with you. So that's the only reason why I do it this way. But if I get desperate for time, I might start doing little swatches. I'd rather not. I'd rather do the real thing. Swatches are just like this one here, the small rectangle. I'm using this to put underneath my yarn bowl, which is the reason why you saw the bowl in the photo that I took for it. So it sits just under the yarn bowl. I can't even pick the yarn bowl up. It's got a whole lot of stuff in it. I don't want it to fall out. So it sits under my yarn bowl. And I'm going to make a square one without the gaps in it. Well, it still has gaps. It's just not as big as this. A second one for my yarn bowl. So one is washing, the other one is there. And it looks lovely. So that's that. That's all I wanted to talk about with this blanket. It's definitely coming. And the border row should be up tomorrow night. Oh, if I do the right thing. If I get it right. So now, the reason I'm having trouble with the border row was, and still is, I did the border row for, see the square one from my old blanket? I did that border row on the rectangle and realized, I did the border row for the blanket on here. So I thought, you know what, let's just invent a whole new border row, as you do. And that's what I've done. Had I already organized it like I organized this one, I wouldn't have to reinvent. So I had to reinvent, which is a reason why it's taking longer than it would. Having said that, it is definitely going to be here tomorrow night. Very exciting. Cheers. So this week, you got that rectangle finished. You're going to get this blanket finished. Oh, got me excited. And you got this guy started. What? I love. Still not my favorite of the year. The teapot is still the teapot cozy is still my favorite of the year. I do love this one, don't get me wrong. I do love it so much. I'm not really a Dreamcatcher person. Was I allowed to say that out loud? Everybody's thinking, what? You don't like Dream? It's not that I don't like a Dreamcatcher. How do I explain it? I like to do things that we're going to use, okay? And to me, I don't have any use for them. I'm sorry, zip it. I should be promoting it, shouldn't I? But you know what? In reality, I do love it. But in reality, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So if anything, I'll end up selling this on my store because I don't have them dangling around. And as you can see, I don't dangle things. I have blankets over my, sofas and chairs and whatever else have you. But dangly things, and I hate dust collectors. To me, this is a dust collector. I'm very practical. It's sad. Call me old-fashioned if you will. But I love it. I love that I've made like a doily piece. And someone, one of my subscribers got on and said, wow, you could use that as a coaster as well. So there you go. It can be used as a coaster as well. I didn't even think of that. But there you go. It could be a fancy coaster. That's right. Or under an ashtray. Oh, does people still smoke now? Just not indoors, right? So there you go. And I would have used it. I actually do like to do doilies. And I use those underneath fruit bowls, underneath my yarn bowls. I use those when they get dirty. I toss them in the wash and I pop newer ones there, as you do, right? And that's what I usually do with anything in the mandala look or anything in the circle look. Dreamcatcher, not so much. Having said that, I'm happy to complete it. And I'm happy, oh, what have I done with the larger one? You know what? I'm going to have to leave 1 second just to get it. It's right over there. Don't go away. Here we go. I've got a couple here. Found it. Them. And there's one on the floor hidden. I can see it from where I am now. Must have fallen at the back of the table. So we have two versions. I like that one on the floor. It's very wooden-like. It's better. Having said that, let's discuss measurements. Oh, my eyes. My eyes. All right. These ones are, okay. I've got two different measurements just to annoy me a little bit. One is 24.5 centimeters. I do need glasses. I don't have them on me. That one there. And the other one is 250 millimeter. It's 25 centimeters. So that's 25. That's 24.5. So it's a tiny little bit different. I will make it to suit both. Okay. I'm not a Dreamcatcher person. I will make it for my niece. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm going to make it to sell on my store because I won't have them dangling in the house. As you can see, the only photos I have, actually, I need to update those, of my children when they were babies. But they're like, fully grown adults now. I just don't care to put things up. It's not really my thing. I just crochet for fun, as you do. So there you go. These are two different sizes, but only very minimal. So if you've got a 20, I can't do it for you in inches. You guys will have to do it. I'm trying to see if I've got my measuring tape close at hand, but I haven't. Dr. Google it, as you do. I love Dr. Google. Just pop in 24.5 centimeters and just say convert to inches, or pop in 25 centimeters and convert to inches. Let me show you close up. I hope you can see it, because it usually gets blurry when I do this, so let's hope it doesn't. Oh, it's going to be blurry. Oh, can you see that one? I'm trying to do it so it doesn't get blurry. Anyway, it doesn't matter. One's from Lincraft, which is one of our big stores here in Melbourne. The other one, I believe, is from Spotlight, but it's not a Spotlight brand. This is actually a Lincraft brand. It doesn't matter on brand. They're all the same to me. There is one that's, I've got it on the floor somewhere. It's hard. I can't get in there. It's fallen down the back of the table. It is actually a not so shiny brown. It's more of a the hardwood brown, if that makes any sense. Roughly 9.5 inches. Thank you so much, Kaz. I can always rely on Karen to help me out there. So yeah, roughly whatever she said, 9.5 inches. Hello, woman. So roughly that. That's pretty much what we're working on the larger ones. I'll still be doing a couple of small items to attach to this guy here with some, I haven't really decided. Someone did say crochet feathers. Yeah, thank you, Kathy. Had 9.5 inches. Someone did say crochet feathers. You know what? I think I might make some crochet feathers. I don't know whether I'll leave it for these ones and just make what I wanted to for this, like kind of little ringlety things. You'll see that when you see it. And just use the feathers for these ones. I haven't decided yet. Having said that, one never knows with me. I kind of make things up as I go along, as you do. Shh, don't tell anyone. Well, I know I'm making some leaves for it. I know I want to make a little butterfly, and there's a basic stitch for a butterfly, very basic stitch. Anyone who does butterflies would say, oh, it's really difficult, this and that. It's not. It's very, very basic. So you'll be able to, newbies will be able to create a butterfly, and newbies will be able to create the little ringlets, and they will also be able to create the leaves. Just we'll have to work on the leaves nice and slowly. But it's not that difficult, so you can attempt it. Okay, so that's next week. That's not this week, it's next week. Okay. I hope to have some little odds and ends ready for this guy by Friday, so I might be able to upload it Friday. If I don't, it may not be until Monday of next week. But Monday next week also, I don't have it with, yes I do, right behind me. Hold it there. Hold it right there, everybody. Monday next week, my niece will love that. Yes. Well, look, I know that kids love Dreamcatchers. There's a lot of stories behind them, so I know kids love them, and they love pretty things dangling. So Monday, we are finishing this guy. We are doing final row for this guy. Then we'll have 2 blankets complete this week. Well, it's not this week, it's a week and a half, that is. So that blanket will be finished by tomorrow or Friday. Depends on which one I upload first, that or the Dreamcatcher items. Depends which one, all right? And this one, definitely, I'm going to finish that on Monday for us. As long as I don't get sick, you know, your fingers crossed. You always think, if I get sick, I'm not going to have time to do it. That's how you think, always. I think like that. I shouldn't really. It's quite negative, but it happens. And that's that. And what else? Oh my gosh, that's it. Oh, I was going to talk about, guys, you're not going to believe this. I just did the giveaway a few weeks back. We have reached 6,500 and something or other. And usually at the 500 mark, I do a spot giveaway. And I probably won't do that today. It won't happen until Saturday morning. And actually, I will do it in my live because it's not a big one like your normal giveaway. You haven't started the star blanket and you won't get sick. Oh, thank you. Give me all my good vibes. I like that. I say that because the other day I was very naughty. I'll talk about the giveaway in a minute. I know it was fast, wasn't it, Kaz? The other day I thought, you know what, we'll turn off the news. I discussed this on Saturday and danced around the house with the headphones on, 80s music blaring, woohoo, and that's what I did. And I hurt my knee and my right hip, my right knee and right hip. It happened, took a day, cleared up, was fine, right? Then 2 days ago, I did the same thing, but I didn't go so hard on the legs this time. I went on the arms. I put my right shoulder out of whack. So for 4 days, hi Plant Mix, I hope you're well. You've missed out a little bit, but I will re-explain it. So for 4 days, I had my shoulder out of action from Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and it really did hurt. But I crocheted. I tried to crochet as I went along, and so you know these things happen, and that's life. 6,555 followers. Okay, well I haven't looked at it this morning, to be honest with you. Or I looked at it 2 days ago. I just don't look. I didn't have time. Been very busy, and the shoulders went out of weight. So there you go. That was a little bit of trivia there. So when I say, so long as I don't get sick, you guys don't see what happens in the background when I do silly things. But I have to be honest, so that I don't hear all the bad news that's happening right now, I thought, why not just pop on the music and go crazy dancing around the house as you do. I'm going to talk about the giveaway. Give me a second. So what will happen is, it's not a big giveaway. It's a tiny, tiny little thing. You might find a crochet hook. You might find one little skein of yarn. Sometimes I add one of my freebie patterns that I've done and I pop that in there. That's pretty much, I'm your official stalker, Franca. You are my stalker. But you know what, Franca, as much as I'd like to say you're my stalker, there's so many people that do so much off air that you guys don't see, and they send me private messages and they send me information that they have done. They send me photos of their work. That, you know, people put in so much work, and it would be really hard for me to choose. So what I do what sort of English is that? Where's my grammar? What I do is, for that month, hi Ghost Hacker, I hope you are well. For that month, or around that time, between the 500 and between the 0 and the 500 mark, for that time limit only, I give to that person who has done so much and who actually has also struggled a little bit and has had to ask me private questions and things like that. I do tend to veer it that way. There's one person I wanted to give it to a second time, but I've refrained. I thought, no, that's not fair. Not fair on everybody else. But she's just amazing. And that is, and I'm not going to give it to her. I just wanted everyone to know that this is what she does. Ghost Hacker Angela. She is everywhere. all the time. She's Instagramming, she's Facebooking, she's sending me messages, she's showing me pictures, she's talking, she's always there. And usually I do, and I have given her already a 500 mark gift. So I'm not going to do that this time, Angela. I do apologize there. I can't keep giving it to you as much as I love you. I would like to share it with somebody else. And so I thought on Saturday, I will announce that person. I know you're gorgeous, Angela. I will announce that person on Saturday mornings live. And again, it's not one of those giveaways where you run the YouTube tracker. I know, she's lovely, Angela. She's just wonderful. And so, you know, everybody puts in quite a bit. And are you sticking your tongue at me, Plant Mix? That's very naughty of you. You're a very naughty girl. You are a girl, aren't you? Whoops. I only know the word plant mix. That could be garden. I don't know. Could be anyone. So, but yeah, Ghost Hacker, I really can't give it to you this time. Just wanted to say thank you for all that you do, coming in and talking and chatting and showing me your work and trying everything. Angela tries everything. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but that's okay. Just try it. Take a risk. You've got nothing to lose. I've got to be happy in this time. You are a girl. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm thinking I just called her a girl. Let's hope she's one. So I've seen your picture on Facebook. That's a gorgeous blanket that you made. And you know what? I love seeing other people's colour blankets when we do our blankets. Over the next few weeks, though, we're going to veer away from blankets. We've done quite a lot of blankets. We're not going too far from them because there is one blanket I want to do this year. And I want to do it around August, end of August, maybe early September. I really, really want to do this blanket. I started it a couple of years ago, popped all the cotton in a box and put it aside and never completed. I'm very proud of my C2C granny strips. I'm glad you're proud, Franca. I'm glad it's coming out nicely. So there is one more blanket I would like to do before our summer, really, before Melbourne summer. It is a spring summer looking blanket anyway. And I did, like I said, started a couple of years ago, popped it in a box, never looked at it. But the tub itself, it's a plastic tub that I popped it in. I was looking for a colour yarn for a friend of mine. And I said to her, look, I'm happy to help you out, but I can only give you half of what I have when I'm done because I'm in the middle of that blanket and I really want to get it done. There's too many. I am seeing them in my sleep. Are you, Angela? No, right? So I'm just going to slow down the blankets a little bit for the next few months. What are we on? What's my name? Ask me a harder question. July? I don't even know what day this is. Hello, what's my name? I need to catch up. Hubby said I can't start any new projects until I complete the several. I want to tell your husband, good on him. I just keep starting new projects like a crazy girl. But look, like I said, I am pulling back on the blankets for a couple of weeks, a month maybe. I'll start having withdrawal symptoms soon. And I'm going to be making some smaller projects. We're definitely getting the fingerless gloves. They're definitely coming. So those little things that I've been wanting to make for a long time, I'm going to start popping them up. I have a list, and the list is a mile long. Exaggerating, of course, but it is so big, the list, and I know I'm not going to get it finished before the end of this year is out if we keep making these wonderful blankets that we're doing. So I definitely want to get that other blanket in August, September. Hi, Leslie. I hope you are well. So I definitely want to get that other blanket in before September. Cheeky Kiki. Oh, that's right. Cheeky Kiki. Does your hubby call you Cheeky Kiki too? He should, you know. All right. So that's pretty much the news that I have for Wednesday. I don't usually have good news for Wednesday. I usually have just the basic stuff, you know, catch up and things like that. But we definitely, now for those of you who are joining us a little bit later, we are going to finish off this blanket tomorrow. I find that I love starting new projects. Don't know why. I know it's kind of like it's like a rebirthing. And for you with the name Plant Mix, I'm assuming you deal with plants. You'll understand that, like a plant. Once it's a baby, it's, you know, once it's a little root, it grows and it becomes. It's a rebirthing. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing in crochet world. All right. So that lighting worked really well, sitting right here. I should sit here next time. I am going to be working on the new lighting that I bought, so I can actually do tutorials later at night. Not tutorials, lives later at night in my special corner. A bit of a green thumb. Well, looking at the word plant mix, I kind of figure that you're into that rebirthing kind of. There's a root and it grows into a plant, a little flower, and then it becomes a full plant. I do too. I think it's the excitement of new and fresh. Absolutely. I agree, Karen. I agree. I may have close to 20 things I've started. Please, that's baby stuff. If I went through all the tubs, I found something the other day that's like maybe 5 to 10 years old, and there's no way I can complete it because I don't have the same dye lots. So I'd have to either take it undone and redo it, or work something else out. I'm really decided. So there's just projects I've got all over the place, but they are in tubs with little notes saying what I've done, how, why I stopped. Sometimes I stop for a reason. Like I say things like, need to take a break, can't work this out, we'll pick it up next week. And I never do. So lately I've been going through my old stash, pulling out all the things that I'd like to rebirth, if you will. This is within the last few weeks. You're very naughty, Kiki. It's not my fault. I just have to verify that. I didn't ask you to start them. That's amazing. I've got 5 projects. Oh, 5. Plant Mix, you're a baby. You got to have zillions of them. So Plant Mix, this is coming tomorrow, this border. It's not finished. It's got another 2 rows to go on top. Bit of a sneak peek at it. So that's our granny square blanket. So as I said earlier, you may have missed it. What have I done with that piece? I lost a piece. Oh gosh, how do I, oh, you didn't hear that. Just broke something. Shh, you didn't hear that. We did the border row on this one. And as I said earlier, the border row for this blanket was actually this. And I accidentally did it on the rectangle the other day. So I have to do a new border row. So there's the, see that? It's exactly the same. And I meant to do a different border for this little rectangle to show you guys how to do a different border. Oh, hang on, we've all gone. That's pretty. I know, right, it is. Afternoon, Mary and everyone. Oh, hello, Allegra. I hope you are well. So now I'm doing a different border for this. So it's taking a little longer than I thought, but it will be ready for tomorrow night. So this will be uploaded tomorrow night. Yay. I'm very excited. I know I get very excited when I'm nearing the end of a project, the beginning and the end. The end is a different kind of excitement. I actually start to feel, probably not a good thing. I feel the heart racing a little bit. It's probably not very healthy, but it really goes fast. And I start to shake and I get really, excited because I'm finally finishing something. So that is something that's always a good thing when you finish something. So that's going to be finished tomorrow night. And we'll be doing our small pieces to this guy here, our leaves, our butterfly, maybe little curly things. I haven't decided yet. I'm still making. That's coming up on Friday or Monday. So don't quote me on it. Could be Friday or Monday, depending. And see how busy I am. Looking forward to spring. I know. Well, I didn't want to go there. Forget it. Okay, so you missed that, did you? I know you were off air. You just got on. And we are finishing our star blanket on Monday or Tuesday of next week. That's all happening. It's going. And you may have missed the part about the spot giveaway. For any of you joining us new, spot giveaway does happen when I hit a 500 subscriber mark. And I've hit it. Don't ask me how. I don't even remember it happening. But I'm there. So on Saturday, I will be announcing a tiny small piece of something that I give away to someone. It's going to look fantastic. I know I can't wait for everything to be done. Best part is within the 1 week, you got a heat wave there. Oh, okay. Within the 1 week, we're going to have the 2 blankets done, the small Dreamcatcher done, and we had the little rectangle piece done, and then we can start on our larger Dreamcatcher and maybe our fingerless gloves. I haven't decided yet. There's still so much that I have on my plate that we haven't finished off. So we'll see what I've got left lying around. I'm trying to think of what else we started. I think that's it. So now I can go through my list of small items to put up. Very excited. Different kind of excitement now. So now no longer is the heart racing, it's racing plus there's the other excitement. I should have another drink, shouldn't I? Cheers. So, if there are any questions about any one of these blankets or any one of these projects that I've done this week, now's a good time to ask. If you need physical help with it, this is the first time I am concentrating and finishing a blanket. Franca, I'm very proud of you. That's wonderful. And you know what? That particular blanket, that style of blanket, is actually the most basic blanket that you can make. That apart from your normal granny, your 3 double crochets in a row, turn 3 double crochets in a row, that kind of thing. We haven't made one of those. So I'm not going to do it, not for a long time. But we haven't made one of those. We could make one of those, but not now. We need to take a break from blankets. We're all blanketed. I'm all blanketed out. But like I said, there is that one. I'm looking up at the box is actually high up, but I picked it up the other day because a friend of mine messaged me and asked me to if she could borrow a certain color. What's that right now? Making pillows. So I haven't decided. Haven't done much to the C2C blanket. No, do as much as you can. Anywhere you can plant mix. It doesn't matter. Pillows, blankets, wherever you want to do it, just work on it. Keep your mind busy all the time. Keep those hands going. Your brain needs to go all the time. The longer your brain works, the longer the brain will be there when you're older. So I've been told. I'm starting to go mad now. It doesn't work. No, it does. It does. That's what they say. It's keeping your brain busy all the time. And for someone, this one here, the person that's pointing to the other person, who doesn't work well with numbers, I've certainly learned how to count properly. Should have more time now because not working much. Well, this is true. Yeah, I know, don't go there. But for someone who did not like numbers, I have certainly have done well through my crochet with the numbers. I think I can move the thing over soon as the sun is going down. The sun is going down. It's been a beautiful day and I've been stuck in the house. Go out in the backyard and talk to the animals, shouldn't I? Talk to the animals. I finished a tea cozy on Saturday, but my teapot doesn't have a lid like yours, so it looks quite different to yours. Oh, okay. Interesting. Teapot doesn't have a lid. Absolutely, it's not a race. No. Just enjoy what you do. That's right. Yeah, teapot without a lid. That's very interesting. I've never seen a teapot without a lid. It didn't come with a lid, or you lost the lid kind of thing, or it's broken. I've not seen a teapot without a lid. I don't know. Anyway, getting back to the crochet. That's it. I think that's it. That's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to make sure that we're all up to date. And again, even if you're not YouTube, it stays at Diane. Oh, I love your accent. I know that it would be me who has the accent. Diane, welcome. I've not seen you here before. Diane Thurman. Hope I said that right. Thurman. Hope I said that right. Welcome. Oh, hang on. Granny Ripple. That's the one. Blanket is a good idea. I haven't done a ripple here as well. I've done one to my, whoops. I've done one myself. I haven't done one here. It has a lid, but there is no handle. It sits recessed on the pot. Oh, okay. Hello from Louisiana, Sherry. Sherry Eccles from Louisiana. Welcome, Sherry, to Melbourne, Australia. Where it's cold and actually the sun is out today, but it's cold. That is close enough. I have not been here before. I know I have not seen your name before. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the channel. We do have a lot of fun on our lives, sometimes too much fun. Sometimes a little bit too much fun. Yeah, g'day, as they say in Australia. G'day. So yeah, we have a lot of fun here. Franca gives me a hard time. That's normal. Diane lives in Washington State, USA. Welcome from Washington State, USA. Oh, you know what, Diane? We have a wonderful worldwide community here. It's fantastic. It's cold and raining here and our summer. Okay, there you go. So our community is literally worldwide. I have people from everywhere and I love that. I love that they come from all over the place. I have some people who don't even speak English that come on and just wave, you know. Some people on Instagram, it just clicks hello all the time or waves all the time because they don't speak English. It's just amazing, the community that we have here at Wow Crochet. You on the vodka? No, darling, I'm on the coffee. No vodka. I can't believe it's Wednesday. There's no day for me. Every day is the same. I get up in the morning, I work all day, I work all night, and I get up and do it again the next day. Sometimes, occasionally I cook in between. Oh, you know what I did the other day? I bought caster sugar and butter. I'm going to make cookies. Probably couldn't. I shouldn't really. But I'm going to make cookies. It's going to be a bit of pastime. So in between crocheting, I'm going to stop crocheting for half an hour at least and make cookies while I'm dancing around the house in my 80s music. So, and you know what? It's okay to take a break sometimes, guys. You need to take a break. Cookies sound yummy. I know, right? I know, right? Don't tell anyone. Shh. So take a break from your crochet, guys. Don't always do the same thing. And I think that dancing around, technically, us Aussies don't speak English. It's mostly slang. Yeah, I know. We got this massive. You know what? I didn't think I had the Aussie accent. Cookie Monster. Is that what you call me every day? Here comes the Cookie Monster. No, I didn't think I had the Australian accent until someone overseas said, oh, wow, I hear that Australian accent. And I thought, that's funny. I don't think I have the Australian accent, but apparently I do. I didn't think I did. I don't know. Sometimes I pop in that little character accent, the Italian accent, just for a bit of fun. Occasionally I'll do the English, the Irish, the Scottish. For a little bit of fun. Only the ones I know. I can't do anything else. But, you know, a little bit of fun. But we're very lucky here in Australia because, especially Melbourne, it's extremely multicultural. The amount of cultures all here in this one place is just huge. We are very lucky here in Melbourne. And I'm lucky too because I get to speak to people from all over the world. How wonderful is that? So strong. You do not so strong has some I have heard. Okay. Oh, it's not as strong as some that you have heard. We did do, when we were younger, we did elocution lessons, all of my sisters and I. It was part of a program. I don't know why we did it. It was literally, it was not like the how now, brown Carl kind of thing. I have a just a slang when I get annoyed. Oh, that's interesting. It was more like, what was my practice I had to practice on? You know the song, How Much Is a Doggy in the Window? Need that pick me up? Do you? You know the How Much Is a Doggy in the Window? Woof, woof, do hope that dog is for sale, that kind of song. That was the song I was supposed to practice over and over again to get my sounds out, because I used to, and I still do, I slur the words a little bit. Mine, part of it had something to do with a car accident I had. I bit my tongue, as you do, in a car accident as a teenager. And it cut a hole in my teeth, cut a hole in my tongue. And so I slur a little bit occasionally. Everybody's got an accent. Well, when you're angry, huh? Oh, that's interesting. Franca has a Cockney accent when she's angry. But so my words didn't come out too well, so I did a whole lot of elocution lessons to use the pronunciation bit. And then as you get older, you kind of don't do it. You know, you don't do it. You just speak. You don't even know you don't even know you're slurring, or you don't even know you're saying your words differently until someone says, "Is that the way you say it? We don't say it like that," you know, that kind of thing. And you think, oh, whoops. So sometimes when I do my recording, I'll say can't, and then I'll say can't. And you'll hear it, can't. And I hear it sometimes. Occasionally I delete it. Okay, have to going, guys. Get going. See you on Saturday's live. I'm assuming you mean stay safe. Yes, I will see you on Saturday's live. By then, we would have this blanket finished. Have a good week, and I'll see you on Saturday's live. You slur your words and don't drink. Oh, well, that's me all over, Franca. I think it might be, I'm assuming you're Italian. I think it might be the Italian in us. We just talk so fast. Jabba, 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 jabba. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. It must be. That is like me. And caramel. Caramel, I pronounce, what's it? Caramel, I pronounce differently depending on my mood. Okay. I had to attend speech therapy when I was really young. Oh, Kiki had speech therapy when she was young. Therapist was a Kiwi, so have a little bit of Kiwi accent. It's interesting. You're Italian too, Franca. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but Italians, we're like motor mouths. We just go, 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 go. And we're fast. And when we're angry, I don't know about you, Franca, but when I'm angry, the words just topple over each other and they kind of mean something totally different. Like my sister, she has a habit of saying my sister Teresa and Josephine in the one word, so she calls her Teresa Fane. And because we're so rushed in that word, she just rolls them both in. And I was like, who do you want, Teresa or Josephine? So it happens, you know, and Italians tend to do that. And that's what I do in my tutorials. And there are occasions that I hear it, so I go back, delete it, and start again. Because I realize nobody else will understand me if I run into things. And occasionally you hear me say, can I say that word? Is that a word? Can we make that word up? That kind of thing. So fast and talk at once. It's crazy. That's normal for Italians. Strong coffee is supposed to go to Yorkshire. Cancelled it. Okay. Yorkshire. That's a nice word for us. Yorkshire. So guys, as I said earlier, our week has been busy, or my week's been busy. I don't know what yours is like. I'm assuming yours is busy too. And I know that you don't do everything you see at Wow Crochet, so I understand that. But my week, because I do everything, is always non-stop crochet. So that's why lately I've been getting up. My friend Tayan, do you like a lot of bread? I love bread. It's like water. I tell you, it goes down so fast. Can't you tell? It shows. Now I'm distracted. Thanks, Angela. Yeah, so I'm constantly, that's why I get up and dance around the house in my 80s music. So occasionally, guys, you need to get up, you need to exercise. I'm too far from the table this way. I can talk the hind legs of a doggy. Once I start, I get it, Bronca, me too. You need to exercise, you need to get up physically, do your exercise, and do lots and lots of stretching. I have to be honest with you, I'm so contemplating doing a stretching activity for one of our lives, just so that you can have a bit of a stretch. Be careful not to do too much because you don't want to hurt yourself, but stretch your hands, because you are using, if you're anything like me, I can probably say, I reckon I do between 10 and 15 hours a day of crochet. It's a lot. You don't see it because you think that what you see on the channel is all I do. Now, I have a lot of personal projects, like that thing that I haven't touched in months. So do your exercises, guys. Do them, because you need a good stretch. Okay? Just stretch it. And when you're done, get up and move around. Eat bread like it's gone out of fashion. I know, I used to, I bought this bread maker once, and I just went berserk with it. And every day there was fresh bread and more bread, and eventually started throwing it out. I often do aeroplane exercises. Aeroplane exercises. Aeroplane? Aeroplane? Oh, I see you like stretch out like that. I do the stretch over the arm like that. See, my arm still hurts from the other day. I just realised, past an age where if I go to dance too much, things start to fall out of place. Things start to hurt. That's not a good thing. So yeah, I put my shoulder, the right shoulder, out of place the other day doing my 80s dance around the washing machine, as you do. So I was folding up clothes and I used the washing machine, which is really awkward because our washing machine, I don't know why I use it, sort of on the slant, the lid. So when I'm folding clothes, the same thing happens every time I do it. I really shouldn't use it. They start to fall down while I'm trying to fold it. So I'm constantly picking them up. The exercise you're supposed to do on a plane, twisting wrists. Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, I was thinking of doing the hand exercises. I literally wanted to do a tutorial on it, but I'm not a professional of it. So I don't know whether it's legit. But I do know that you do stretch your hands if you're crocheting for as long as I do, and I do. There are days, like on Sunday, I'd be lucky if I crochet 3 hours a day on that day, because those are the days where I think, no, I've got to get some housework done, get a shovel and throw everything out the backyard, that kind of thing. And someone's got to do it, right? And I mean, you can't see the floor, but it's a disaster in here. All week I've got to build up and stuff, and then come Sunday I get the shovel out. And so on Sunday I do tend to do less crochet and a little bit of housework. I'm not rich enough for a maid, I'm afraid. I'm always funny, you think? You should see me on a good day. No, someone once said to me, and I remember even a lot of the Italians say it, natural born Joey. So it's a natural clown. I don't see it. People think I'm funny, but I don't see it. Sometimes I crack a one-liner just for fun, you know, just out of curiosity. But I don't see that side of it. A lot of people say, you're so funny. And I'm thinking, oh, I didn't try to be. A squeeze ball to exercise my hand. That's a good idea. Exercise, especially if you're doing the amount of hours of crochet that we do or that I do, you really need to get up. And that's what I've been doing lately, because I find, because I've been sitting too long, I've put on all this lovely weight with all the cookies and yummy things that we like to eat. And I like a good drink, as you do. And so I put on all this weight. So I thought, didn't want to hear the world and the crazy stuff that's going on. I just pop the headphones on, 80s music, dance around the house like a little yo-yo. But it kind of I've forgotten that I'm old now. Older. not old. Let's just say older than I was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I used to skip through the corridor to the laundry because I thought it was fun. Now if I skip, the hip goes out of place, the knee's out of place. His idea was to get old anyway. So there you go. Get up, exercise, move around, guys. Don't sit and crochet as long as I do. You over the next 6 weeks, obesity, here I come. Oh, it's already started for me. I could be ending up in the morbidly zone now. I'm matured. I like that one. Oh, that's what you'll call. That's a good one. We'll call it that. Matured. No, I actually haven't because the brain is still like a 10-year-old. I still like to play and have fun. If I'm around people younger than me playing a game, I will jump into it because I just like to have fun. I think that we're only on this world for a very short time, so we should have some fun. Don't hurt anybody along the way. Don't do that. That's not nice. But have some fun. Enjoy yourself. Throw yourself into a game. Throw yourself into some dance. Change your routine a little bit sometimes because we sit and we drink and we eat and we eat and we drink and we sit. And that's what we're doing all the time, especially us crocheters, crafters, I should say, because that's what we do. You know, we craft. I've actually taken up, when I edit, this is a fact, right? I'll do the tutorial. I'll pop it on the computer. I'll start editing it. When I've finished editing it, I rewatch it because, you know, and I still miss something sometimes. I rewatch it and make sure there's no mistakes. So what I do is I pop the computer up on a tub, can you believe it? And I stand there and I exercise while I'm watching it because I've just put on so much weight that it's got to come off. So that's what I do when I'm rewatching it. And occasionally I'll miss something. And then I'll watch it a third time. Just the reason why these days it takes longer for things to go up because it just takes so long. You only have to look at cake and lose weight. Oh, I wish I had a weight loss issue. Mine's more like, I smell cake 3 doors down. Oh, there's 2 kilos. That's what you kind of think, what? Not lucky enough. Having said that, when I was younger, I was quite thin. You got arthritis. Oh, that's no good, Franca. Is not cutting out coffee is not an option. Is that what's that got to do with arthritis? You too, Diane. Yeah, you know, what do we do, huh? What do we do? And, you know, bad luck. It's life. Instead, put on some music, dance around the house. Don't do it too hard like I did because I hurt myself. I hurt my knee and hip one day, and then 2 days later when I was rested, I thought I was rested, I hurt my shoulder. So don't overdo it, whatever you do. But do get up and do walk around. Go for a walk if you feel that that's the only way you can exercise. I do have that little treadmill there, which I haven't used very often, which I should. Maybe pop on a good movie on a TV. And if you haven't got a treadmill, and I've done this in the past, and I actually have done it when I was on my weight loss mission about 10 years ago, which really worked. In about, I think, 8 to 10 months, I lost 16 kilos doing just this. Okay, all I did was, I did what they call portion size, which probably wasn't a good thing, because portion size means just the size of your fist is the amount of food on your plate, right? It wasn't enough. Plus, I exercised before every meal, right? Which was tough. Because by the end of the month, the first month, I was so sore that I thought, I'm going to give this up. And I didn't. I just kept going. Plus, I was younger then. You know, when you're younger, you lose weight fairly quickly. As you get to this age, I'm not giving away age. Let's just say over 50 sometime. Sometime over 50. And losing weight's not really an option. All you do, just keep putting it on, right? And what I did was I used to stand in front of the TV without a treadmill and just move from side to side. Sounds silly, but that is exactly what I did. I remember a time when I was at normal weight. Now I'm morbidly obese. Join the club. Planet Fitness is supposed to open towards this month. If it does open, I will be there. Okay, that's good. I see a cake and I put on weight. Eats cake and doesn't put on weight. There's 4 of us sisters and there's one. We are talking stick figure. She's the one that doesn't like her face shown on the camera. She's got her reasons for that. I stand by it. I say, no, you don't want your face shown, that's fine. But she's a stick figure. So we call her like little pins. Little legs are little pins, you know. She's tiny, tiny. I'm the tallest of my family, and I'm only 5'2", so apart from the men in the family, like the cousins and stuff, but I'm the tallest out of the 4 sisters, so it's really weird. We're all very short, yeah. But she's actually quite thin, and the rest of us are quite big. So there you go. That's life. She's the lucky one. I got the thin gene. I think apparently mum's side of the family is thin, and my dad's side of the family is a little bit more bigger. A CK can put on weight. Oh, here we go. There's more. Now that's interesting. I'm 4'11". Oh, you're 4'11". Oh, wow, you're tiny. I mean, you're a shorty person. I'm not going to say that next word online. I have, oh, what's that? Hashimoto's, literally no metabolism. Oh, so you put on weight then, or you lose weight? No metabolism. What is that? Hashimoto's. I don't know what that means. My sister never gained weight until she got lupus. I've heard about lupus. Heart failure. I'm heavy, but I don't have physical health problems. You didn't see that. It's a good thing you didn't see it. It's just underneath the camera. I'm not even going to go there about what just happened. 4'11 1/4". Oh, you're so tiny. Oh, you're so cute. You'll be like a little dolly. No, well, my sister's 4'9". Oh no, she's 4'11". Actually, she's the same. She's about up to here on me. She's tiny as. She's so cute. Sometimes I've got little chickies. Cheers. I've got a cold coffee now. Put on weight. Disease that attacks your thyroid gland, pretty much. My sister's got the other one. The thinner sister's got the other thyroid issue where it's the other way around. So she loses too much weight. I wish I had that issue. Or not the thyroid one, but I wish I had the disease where you lose weight rather than put on. That would be nice. All right. Guys, been talking for nearly an hour. Don't forget, notice how I get straight back into business. Well, don't look now, I just dropped something. But not the blanket. The blanket's still here. It's funny, you know, I'm really clumsy and I don't see it until I start turning cameras on. Okay, so that's the start of the border row. Normal and all my cholesterol. Yeah, don't go there. I haven't checked the cholesterol. I'll have to get that checked soon. But yeah, we are doing this border. Now, it's not finished. There's 2 more rows to attach to it. This part of the first part's a single crochet. The rest is going to be some moss stitch. If you're not sure what moss stitch is, you'll see it in the tutorial. And then the final border row, I haven't decided yet. But I will let you know once it's all. You'll know tomorrow. Because it'll be finished by tomorrow. This part is all recorded. So all I'm recording is 2 rows. That's it. Which, this is 3 rows. So it won't take long to record. So all I have to do is edit. So I can edit half of it tonight. And the rest I can edit tomorrow afternoon. And it'll be uploaded tomorrow night. Yay. And then this blanket will be finished. You didn't see that. Everything just fell. I'm doing well today, I tell you. Okay. Monday, we're going to do this one. Good morning from Germany. Oh, J-Hook. We're just about to get off. In knitting. Okay. J-Hook, we're just about to head off. Oh, J-Hook. We were just talking about, just briefly, how we're finishing off the border row to this blanket tomorrow. There's 2 more rows to add to that. Yeah, I know, oops. I'm oopsing all the time, aren't I? And we on Friday, we are doing some attachments to our Dreamcatcher. Last week, I know, I'm sorry, J-Hook. So Germany, what time is it there at the moment? It'd be interesting to find out. Let me know, because I'd be interested. So we are doing odds and ends for this particular guy. Get ready. That's coming on Friday or Monday. And we are definitely, I love Germany, been there 5 times. Wow. I wish I could go to Germany. Well, we can't go anywhere right now, but Germany would be nice. And it's 9:15 a.m. Okay, so I get on. It's about 8 o'clock when I get on usually, although I did get on late today. Franca told me off. Franca said, "You're late." I'm sorry, I'm being naughty. And we are doing a border row to this one on Monday or Tuesday of next week. So we'll be finished 2 blankets in just under a week. What? Although it has taken us weeks to get here. So we'll be finished those blankets finally. We're not starting any more blankets for a few weeks, maybe way into August. Oh, that is August. In a few weeks' time is August. This year has gone like that. We've had no year this year. I told you I'm swiping 2020 off the calendar. It's gone. When my thyroid got out of whack, I lost down to 149. Oh. Okay. Oh, you're Italian. You're always late. It's a thing. Is it really? I know my dad used to tell me off all the time for being late. You come late for lunch. I was always the last one. So there you go, guys. That's that. That's what we're up to at the moment. And I'm sorry that you've come on late, J Hook, but we do have to go. I've been on here an hour. Talk. Yeah, absolutely. So that's it for the week. And don't forget, on Saturday, I will be announcing the 500 subscriber winner. Oh, and it's only a small item, so that person will just be getting something very small. Pretty cool, huh? It's 2:17 a.m. there, Sherry. Oh, wow. I think you should go to sleep. And I should go and organise dinner because it's getting late. It's only 20 past 5. I think I'm your mum, Franca. Franca's mums are late for everything. I think I'm your mum. I could do with another daughter. 2 daughters is good. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Don't forget, tomorrow we are working on the blanket. Friday we're working on the Dreamcatcher. And Saturday morning we are doing our live at 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time, as we usually do. You enjoy your day, by the way, J Hook, as we all enjoy our evening. You enjoy you go to sleep, Diane. Your time to sleep. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And I just want to say one thing. Oh, everyone's talking all at once now. I can't say anything here. I just want to say one thing that I usually say before I go. And I say this because I'm Italian. Ciao for now. Now, how do I turn this? I still do this. Like, how long have I been doing lives? I still mess it up. There's the button. It's right there. Ciao. Bye, everyone. Have a good week. Bye. See you Saturday.